Welcome back to Steel and Vance. Linda, long weekend, did you enjoy it? Was it a little bit of a vacuum for you?
Well, the good thing was I wasn't sitting in a lineup of cars trying to get on a BC ferry.
No.
And you know what? BC Ferries has got to get its act together because we're seeing too many cancellations. This was an IT problem. You couldn't even go online and find out whether something was booked or a sailing was going ahead or not. That's what you got.
Unavailable.
And God bless all my friends on the island. Love ya, but it is such a pain in the butt these days to get on a BC ferry. I would way rather take Harbor Air, which can be pricey, so it's not something you're going to do a ton.
No, I've never done that. I still have to do that.
Oh, it's so fabulous.
I know, I have to do that. I felt, I have ferry PTSD, whatever it is, because I've done the stranded for hours and hours and hours, and I lived in Tawasin. I grew up there, so I've lived at the pulse of ferry traffic. It always seems like it hits on the big travel weekends, whether there's a mechanical issue or whatever, and they're really great people who work at BC Ferries, so this is not us just being like, oh, everything's bad, but oh gosh, it should run more smoothly than it does. I feel for the family who had a wedding on Bowen Island, and then one issue and the whole house of cards.
There's people who are saying they're moving off Bowen Island because they had all kinds of cancellations, and it all tied back to one employee, I believe, and that it shouldn't be that way. No. And so you can't rely, if you're living on Bowen and you're working over in Vancouver or wherever you're working, if you can't, rely on BC Ferries to get you somewhere. Right. It is a highway.
It's a highway.
Then you do potentially have to move. So they're worried about that as well. So that's the bad news in terms of travel in this province.
But
the good news is, if you are a somewhat frustrated air traveler who has, endured really long lineups in the past couple of years at YVR, things are changing.
Things are changing. When I first saw this news event hit, I was like, whoa, that sounds great. And then I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that just Nexus?
Well, no. So what they're doing now is they're saying that if you have Nexus, or if you're military, or if you're a police officer, you can just scootle right through without taking your shoes off, your coat, your belt, without taking your liquids out of your bag and your laptop.
Right.
And that's going to go whoop, it's going to whistle through so much faster.
What's it going to do? Whoop.
Which will ultimately make things faster for other travelers. So let me just tell you, get a Nexus card. It's a lifesaver. I love my Nexus. It's a big fat pain to get one. You don't have one?
I don't have one.
Please, go on, do the thing.
I will do the thing.
Jan Arden said the other day that she had a 3-hour Nexus appointment, and despite that, she still loved her Nexus card. I said, I think that border official was a big Jan Arden fan, because my appointment was not 3 hours. Mine was like maybe 15 minutes.
Just wanted to keep her around there. Okay, on your recommendation, I will do that. It's just, it's one of those things.
Here's the other thing too, because people are so frustrated about the fact that you got long lineups, you have missing luggage and what have you. Do you know that the number of complaints about airline complaints and missed flights and lost luggage is now up to over 42,000 unresolved complaints? And that's why the federal government's saying, whoa, we got to do something. So we're going to do the Trusted Traveler program and speed things along. Here's the thing though, they have virtually mirrored programs south of the border. They've been able to whistle through security for 10 years with their program. What is wrong with Canada?
We're slow with our roll.
Why does it take us so long?
We're not
to do
what
anything?
The hell is wrong with people yet. You got to wait till the end of the show for the what the hell moment. But you know what? We are slow in our roll. There's no question. Yeah, we are. We are. We got to move
until government starts to feel the heat on its toes and go, what can we do to speed this up? Anyway, I'm happy that they're doing that. It's going to kick in June?
Yes. I would hope that with all the abilities to do the Arrive Can app or whatever, that we find a way to do it so that it's not necessarily a Nexus card that's required, that if you travel within Canada, there's a way to whiz through there like a trusted traveler.
That's called a Nexus.
But a trusted traveler that doesn't require U.S. customs and the U.S. piece of the puzzle, like maybe there's a domestic kind of way to be approved, like a good shopper or a good customer. You just need to sign
up and become a police officer or a member of the military. And whoosh, then you can go through. Okay, let's move along.
Yeah.
We got lots of things to talk about.
We do. Instead, a big one here, because we always debate who should be on our currency, right? Don't we?
Not
Canadians,
the King, not the Queen,
have
no royals,
right? Terry Fox always comes up. Craig Baird is going to join us. He's an historian. We're going to talk about eligibility and some of the rules around that, and maybe some fun to be had as well.
Plus, still ahead, the walls are closing in on Donald Trump. Another indictment is looming any day. He finally has some real competition, and the U.S. is poised to default on the debt ceiling potentially, which could cause global economic chaos. We're taking it to D.C. next.